one of these things is not the same. All right. You are off. Systems go. That should be muted. All is well. All is right with the world. Now I just wait. All right. So yeah, I'm really late today. I apologize. I did let people know that I wasn't up for it. So people knew, at least in Discord. Speaking of Discord, I should discuss several things. First of all, Cardi, if you are watching, or if someone else is watching that can talk easily to Cardi, I have someone who's complaining that the EHT community is giving can't connect errors, although it's allowed through the firewall and exempted in virus scanning. I can walk them through the rest of the OneCloud and Google whatever if that's what the problem is, but if it's something on your end, I don't know, because I haven't tested it currently. So that's the first part. Secondly, please check your email. It's urgent. Very, very urgent. Perhaps overly past being urgent. Okay. There was an update to EHT this morning that looks like it solved some bugs. If you don't have it, folks, you should get it. Release update. There was also an update to craft store. So it may have been furniture catalog, which you should also get if you don't have, because that one is pretty awesome and protects you from bad things happening. Let me switch to another character. Apologies. So I'm having some issues with the forums, as if anyone didn't notice, as well as Reddit. I'm not really sure why, but man, I'm pulling a lot of hate right now. So somebody posted yesterday, and I just think I should just answer this for everyone. They wrote, "Hi, I really want to use the open house function in EHT. However, I do not want my homes to be shown, critiqued, ridiculed, or used for self-promotion by some streamers. Is there any way to list homes as open yet mark them as not for streaming YouTube so the streamers know my privacy wishes? If not in EHT, I would like to be able to list my homes on the open house list, but set the home's permission in game to not allow particular streamers to have permission to enter the home if I add their @name to the list. I'm just not sure if EHT overrides the game's housing permissions editor or not, and I don't want to find out the hard way. Thanks." So that was like totally about me, because there's really no one else who does that. So that's got to be about me. And that's okay. You know, if you don't want your house to be streamed, that's one thing. But I assure you that I will never critique, ridicule, or use for self-promotion, because I don't even ask for subs. I actually discourage subs. So I don't make fun of people's homes, and I don't critique. The most I ever do is say, hey, you should add another light here so we can see it. So my answer was, unless I'm misinformed, I'm the only person that I know who would stream an open house, although I'm always nice and don't critique, ridicule, or use things for self-promotion, because I, in fact, discourage subs. I try to be relentlessly positive. I like to think I can find good things in everyone's homes. But obviously, since you said not to stream it, I will not. I respect those requests, and I have 2 others I do that for as well. Typically, open house means open to the community and thus streamers too. Of course, you could always also make the title of the house not for streaming YouTube, or you could just @name block me from your home if you want to be 10,000% sure. If you have a different @name in game, please DM it to me so I can add it to my notes, and I am not to visit your homes. I'll ask my friends who are housing streamers to avoid your homes as well if you give me your name and server. Want to make sure they don't do it either by accident. No, I don't. I intentionally don't. Um, I work hard at. My whole goal is to make people feel recognized, appreciated, that their art is noticed. So many people uh, feel like their houses are never seen, and they get their feelings hurt about that because it's like they put all this effort into making something and then no one comes to see it. Um, but you know, some people, it seemed to me, I don't know that person, I don't think, but it seemed to me that they were, and I feel like I took the bait. I feel like they were trying to start an argument. And maybe I took the bait, and maybe we're going to hear more from that person in the future. I mean, it seemed to me like somebody was baiting to get into an argument. But I could be completely wrong, you know, for all I know. Um, so there was that. That was a little bit concerning. But the other thing is somebody was asking for, what was it? They were asking for toilet ideas or saying that we need toilets in the game. And that's fine. Um, I decided, since I had already filmed that particular episode, I edited it. I spent several hours editing it yesterday, and I put it up. And I put it up on the forums too, and as on Reddit. And although no one in Reddit said anything negative to me, I got 2 downvotes, which has seemed to be the pattern, that when I put it up on Reddit, I get usually just 1 downvote. There's really no reason to downvote a video like that, certainly not in the amount of time it took them to downvote it, because I feel like, hey, I feel like they couldn't have possibly have watched the video in the split second it took for them to downvote it. And maybe I'm just a little paranoid, but I have the feeling that the guy who was messing with J Heart is the one who is messing with me. His videos are also being downvoted, and obviously everyone knows that he was attacked recently on the forums and in discords and by email, game mail and whatnot. And I have a feeling that that person is after me as well, because while I didn't defend J Hart, I did confront the person when I figured out who it was and said, dude, I'm not gonna, thank you, Ula. I said, I'm not gonna out you, but you know, maybe you should knock this off. Good morning. You know, you're just, I realize you're upset, and I don't blame you, but... And this was right when this stuff started, and the guy said he was a fan. So I was like, okay, well then perfect. I'll just ask you very nicely if you wouldn't mind stopping, because you're hurting people. And that person didn't seem to get mad at me as much as he might have. But my name is BRKIRI. BRKIRI. I wish I could change it. Yeah, that's true too. You're absolutely right. There is. Hi, Faye Pixie. And I hate them. I used to have a boss who was mentally ill, and I have nothing wrong. Agreed, Omiya. So I wish that you can't. I don't see why anybody would downvote videos unless they're offensive in the way that they insult other people or name and shame and whatnot. But pure regular content, I don't get it. You should be able to upvote, but I'm not sure you should really be able to downvote. But because it doesn't seem to be used in a neutral manner, it seems to be done in a way that's meant to hurt. So I guess my overall point is, I used to have this boss who was mentally ill. He was bipolar, and there's nothing wrong with people with bipolar. My grandfather was bipolar. My sister's bipolar. I get it. He admitted he was. But the problem was, is when he was in his mode, one of his modes, he would, if you were nice to him, the way he would look at you is, what can I do to use this? Like, how can I use this against the person? So it's like, if you're nice to anyone who's like that, they're going to try to figure a way at how to use it against you, being nice. And I'm aware that some people are like that. And I get the sense that these people are like that, but I could be way off. It's just a feeling. But, you know, it's these kinds of people are the ones that I can't identify with very well. And I don't understand how they operate. You know, hurting people is my exact opposite of my goal. Critiquing, picking on people, making fun of people is like the opposite of what I want to do. And it's understandable that somebody might think that I'm out to self-promote. Recently, I was self-promoting when I was trying to get, I was trying to get to Stream Team 1,000. But the overall goal of that self-promotion, and you'll notice it stopped, that overall goal of that self-promotion was to be able to give more to the community. I have no desire to be making money off you guys. I have no desire to be using you for anything. It's truly just, I want to look at housing with you and celebrate your homes and be happy for you. And I don't know, it just really hurt. It did exactly what they intended it to do, which was to hurt. And it worked, right? You know, I'm a human being. I have feelings. And, you know, both of those things hitting me yesterday was unpleasant. Well, I only did the self-promotion to get ahead, right? To get ahead to 1,000. You know, that's all I wanted to do. I didn't want to, like, make myself the super popular, oh my God, everyone pay attention to me kind of thing, you know? It's not an ego thing. It's truly just, I hated every minute of it. Are you kidding? Like, I'm so embarrassed. Absolutely, Omieso. I can help you with that. That is exactly something I'm good at. Depending on which the effects are that you're using. If you could tell me which 2 effects you're having problems with, or if it's the same effect, which one that is, and I'll help you. But the other thing is, also some things happened yesterday that I was very upset about with Cardi, to Cardi. I can't go into too much detail, but I haven't even gotten a hold of him yet to be able to, sure, take your time, to be able to tell him that there's something going on that he needs to be aware of. That's a problem. And I'm really worried. And I can't find him, and I can't get a hold of him. And the one way that I know that I can get a hold of him, I can't get a hold of him. And I don't know what to do. Wow, that looks cool in white. I like that. And so yesterday I was sitting with my husband, and I was actually crying over this stuff and upset and angry. Because it's like, you know, it's bad enough that shit's happening to me, fine, I don't care. But when it's happening to somebody that I love as much as Cardi, that's really upsetting to me. And I haven't been able to get a hold of him. And that's the worst part, because it's like, I'm the only one who has any chance of getting a hold of him, right? Because I have his email, I have his personal information. No, I'm on NA right now, but on EU, I do visit. I went there every couple of days. I go there every couple of days. On my alt account. Or the same account, but different character. But I love going to EU. That's not a problem. I'll get on my main if you give me the names of the effects, and I'll show you. It's a good chance I already know which 2 you're dealing with. Or if it's the same one, I could probably tell you. Although Swankery is the real queen of being able to do it with effects, but I could usually keep up with her. I don't know. I'm just annoyed. Annoyed isn't the right word. Upset. So I've been trying to come up with ways to distract myself from being angry and hurt. So far, not really working. Not really working. I'm reading a book on Vicksburg, because, you know, obvious. It's Ivy, both versions. Okay. Let me get on Big Me. And then, are you using them with each other, or are you using them... Jay-Shut, thank you! Mwah. Are you using them with each other, or are you using them with themselves? So I know which ones to play with. Okay, so there's two kinds of effects. One of them is, okay, fine. That's good. So one of the things that you can do to fix it sometimes is to make sure one's in front of the other very closely, but not on top of each other. But other times there are certain effects that are in the same channel, and I don't know which ones are which, unless I try them. That is the other effects and can't be used with that other effect. So like bubbles, I believe, are in the same effect as one of the others, and so it can't be... It's very strange. I don't know really how that works because I'm not a technical person. All I know is what I've picked up from Swankery on that. For me, typically I can get it to work in most cases by layering it properly. But let me see if I can do that. But yeah. Effects can be difficult. No lie. Absolutely. I wish they were more part of the game than anything else, but unfortunately it doesn't quite work that way these days. I'll do Citric, because Citric has the best light. Well, tilting shouldn't work, but what should work is being literally like a couple of pixels in front of the other one should work. But if that doesn't work, it's possible that I will have to either ask Swankery how to do it so that it doesn't flicker, or it may be something that she'll have to tell me that isn't possible, but usually you can do it. Or the other option is just not have them go over each other. Like, make sure they're just close to each other but not on top. But we'll try different things. So, for those of you who don't know how to do an effect, you just go in the little wand. And then Ivy is under landscaping, I believe. So if you do Ivy, let's do dense. And we're going to just flip her around a little bit. Okay. There's one. And then you'll notice one side looks weird and one side doesn't. Yeah, use the side that doesn't. And we're going to clone it. And then we've got it moved over, but not all the way, right? So what this should do is it should flicker. So it's not flickering for me. Is this one of the ones you were using? Did you try cloning? Because here's the thing. Sometimes are they flickering when you're far away or when you're close up? Here, we'll move one in front. No, it's still working. Because if it's from far away, I've noticed that there's something up with that, like they'll like vanish if you're far enough away. I think that's a limitation of some things. Huh. Did you clone them when you first made them? You can try cloning it, because these aren't doing this, so let's try the other set. Maybe I'm just getting lucky here with these. So we'll add some more. Ivy, typical. I did dense last time. Again, looks weird on one side. Should look fine on the other. Actually, no, it looks the same on this one. Typical. All right, so we'll clone this. Or wait, actually, we should go like that. And that way it covers the other one too. Clone. These are not flickering for me. Am I losing my mind? It's possible. Let's try the other ones. There's Ivy, Dragon's Breath. This one is a problem child, I think. Let's do Ivy, Dragon's Breath, and clone that. Oops. And then I think this one might be the problem child. Yeah, I see it a little bit. Let me go far away. I wonder if it's your settings. Do you have, I always forget the question. I always forget it. Always. It's a two-parter. The reds do fine. Okay, it's just the greens. Guys, do you remember the question I always forget? It kills me. Here we go. No, that's not it. That's what I'm trying to, yeah, the video settings is what I'm trying to remember. There's that one video setting that I always forget the name of. Oh, easy, I'll show you. That's super easy. You see mine has no grass right now? I haven't forgotten your question, and I'm still thinking about it. There's a setting that I forget the name of. If you go into house customization, you'll see hide grass. That's on right now, so let me remove it so you can see what it looks like without it. Delete. There's the grass. There you go. And then that means other people who come to your house now can see the grass. Now I'm thinking of the... No problem, no problem, no problem. It's totally cool. You know what, I ask questions that don't make sense a lot of times, so you guys are asking just fine, because they make sense at least. What would I call this? Are you playing in, and not that I think you are, but are you, what mode are you playing in? Are you playing in windowed mode, or full screen, or what? And then the second one is the one that I can never remember. Subsampling. I think that might be your problem. Well, maybe it's window that's the problem. I can never remember. Also, your subsampling has to be set to high. I can't find the... Who is it? Chrisa always tells me the proper one, and I always forget it because I'm a dummy dumb. Dummy dumb! Let me find it. Okay. Subsampling must be set to high, and window full screen is the best, although windowed can also work. I have a feeling it could be your window is the problem. Give it a shot, and if not, we'll try other things, but I have a feeling that's what it is. We'll look at a rando while Omieso is checking that out, and while in German, somebody might know. I have a lot of Euros on right now. Rando. It's cyrodillic. Howdy dowdy. You don't be sorry. Everything you're doing is just fine. That's what I'm here for. Apparently that and making fun of people. I don't know. That seems to be my job now. The other thing is contests. Let's talk about contests, baby. Let's talk about you and me. All right. So, today, the not safe for work stuff is going to be released from DDA. So tomorrow we will have a not safe for work stream. Yeah, good. Here are the contests that are remaining for the rest of the month. And this is Daudi Daudi's house. Ooh, spooky. We've got a spooky house. I do stress. Thank you, Tactical. I'm doing my best to try to keep perspective, but my perspective is really screwed up right now. Fart stick. Ooh, nice effect. So this is like a bloody fog. That's neat. Oh, God. That's well done. I don't know that I've ever seen anyone do that. That's a good tricksy bit. Ooh. Baked person. Baked person. Man, they're just overcooking their people. Ah, baby Banekin. That's cute. Spooky things hanging. Ugh. This is a tiny room. Well, I mean, for me, I don't think I've been politically correct or not politically correct is the thing. They're just flat out don't want me looking at their home, which is fine, but it was the way that it was said sort of implied that it did more than imply. It said that, you know, I was using the people for self-promotion and that, you know, that kind of thing. And self-promotion, critiquing, and what was the other word they used? Criticizing or something. So, I mean, it was pretty direct and it was pretty clear what they were saying. So, good morning. All right. I have people I need to look at that asked me. Who was it? So, I mean, it wasn't really about PC as much as it was about just whatever. To Dookie Duke's Moonsugar Home. I don't know if that's on this channel. I mean, on this server. So, I don't know. I don't know what it was. And honestly, like, I don't think it has anything to do with being politically correct so much as they were just making some rude comment, you know? And, I actually wouldn't have probably minded PC. I do mind this. I don't know. Whoa, what's this? What's this? What's this? We got a foresty type lead-in to something big. What is this? I don't know what their deal was with me. Maybe they just don't like me. I mean, you don't have to like everybody. What on earth is this? Am I looking at this the wrong way? I am. I feel there. Thank you, Six. I kind of got that sense too that they didn't. If you ever watched me for any significant amount of time, you would know that I'm not mean. I'm not mean, and neither's Jay Hart. And anybody watching him would know that too. Just housing people are not. Whoa! Wow! Look at that sucker. He's a vegetarian though, so you don't have to worry about him eating you. Oh my goodness, they did all of this stuff. There's a whole lot going on. That's a really smart way of doing it. It said it was a dinosaur. I think it's one of those really tall plant-eating dinosaurs, the Brachiosaurus or something like that. But look what they did that was so smart. Oh, you're welcome. And does it work? But what I really like that they did is look at the gaps in the stone. Less items because of the gaps, but also it imitates plates, like armor plates, you know, the way that a dinosaur would have. Crap. So it's not fixed. So, I mean, I just think that's really cool because it gives you more item slots while at the same time looking realistic because those guys had those armor plates. I mean, that's what they had on their bodies. Uh-oh. Oh, magic carpet saved me. For those of you who need furnishings, J Hart is currently auctioning them, and I feel bad because this is his normal time, so, or at least this isn't my normal time, so I apologize if that's the problem. I feel the same way, Azalea, but you know, some people do this just to get away from reality. Lord knows reality sucks right now. And if they don't want it, you know, absolutely, I will do that. Let me, is that your name on EU? We can go back over there in a little bit. Is this supposed to be underwater? Because that would be cool. I have a feeling this is underwater because look at the stuff floating. Oh no, it's falling. I think maybe the Brachiosaurus did something with that. Or whatever it is. I hate to call it a Brachiosaurus if it's not. This is neat though. It is neat. Yeah, I'm glad someone told me to come here. Wow, look at that. With the waterfalls. I didn't even notice that. There's a way up. Let's go up. I love when people are creative in a wild way, when you're not expecting it. Yes. Omiro Smark. Okay. Omiro Smark. Got it. Is it your primary? Or a different house? I don't know how to get up there. It looked like you could get up there, but I don't know how. Let's see if we go up from here on the patio thing. Bubbles! You're a Bubbles. I don't know what that means. Hmm? Mm. No, that wasn't the proper way, Karen. That wasn't the proper way. I'm not the smartest. You are welcome in advance. You jump off the other side for it. I see something up there. We're gonna have to go. I want to see what it is. Cardi! Thank you! Oh my god! Cardi! Things! Email! Did you look at it? Oh my god! Thank you, Cardi! Oh, just the man I've been really wanting to talk to, because I really need to talk to you. So I was really glad that you are on. Really, really. Cardi. Hopefully you checked your email. Did you get your email? Huh? Important business. Swankery asked me to get a hold of you, like, urgent. Were there stairs? I don't see where they... Oh, you're right. Look at you. Oh, yeah, you should definitely read my email. It's not good. It's a bad thing. And I'm sorry for everything. And I hope it doesn't look as bad as I think it looks. Okay, good. Wow, look at all this little sneaky under here. All right, you know what? Since Cardi's on, let's go over to ESEU real quick so we can help Omieso with his problem. His or her. Sorry, I called you a his. I don't know what you are. I just, for some reason, I keep reverting back to my education as a youngster where neutral is male. And I'm really trying to retrain myself because it's not... I never liked that neutral was male. Even as a kid, I was just like, oh, that's annoying. So... yeah. Neutral was male in English. That's how we learned it. Yeah, of course. Yeah, problem, very bad pet thing. Very bad thing. Somebody's always got to ruin shit, right? You may want to fix that. Or not. It's your call, but you deserve to know. I was so upset yesterday. I was so upset over it. It's like bad enough shit happening to me, which is fine. But shit happening to you, not cool. Not cool, not cool. Very not cool. Okay, let's go to Omieso's house so we can check why he's flickering. But you don't have no idea. It was... right. Well, hopefully not for you personally. Do you know what I mean? That's the part that I'm most worried about. I personally was upset that that happened because of that. All right. You said it was your primary. I await the problem. Oh, is it this? Oh, I see why. It's you've got a portal in front of it. So it makes it look square. Or which ones is it? Is it these guys over here? That's all I was worried about, Cardi. I don't see it flickering, man. Which one are you talking about? I don't, it doesn't look like it's flickering to me. The only one that looks weird is this with the portal in front of it. You may want to either make that portal invisible or move it away from being in front of this. Well, good. Good. I mean, if it takes it away from us, we probably should anyway. Well, I think it should be taken away just because in case of danger. Is it? I don't see anything flickering, Omieso. It looks perfect to me. Except for this one that just, you need to move the portal because just the way that these two are interacting. On the fence and city wall. Does anyone see anything flickering? Because I don't. Omieso used the effects ivy, and they're seeing, oh, I see what you mean. No, even that's not flickering to me. Omieso? That looks fine to me. See, I don't see any flickering. Yeah, I see. None of it's flickering for me. It has got to be your settings. Maybe it's your... Are you sure you're on the subsampling set to high? Because none of this is flickering. Everything looks fine. The second thing that I had to inform you and ask you about. I'm sorry. No, it could just be your settings. It may not be your PC at all. It could just be your settings. The second thing I wanted to ask you about, Cardi, is the EHT community giving can't connect errors when it's not a firewall or virus scanning problem. Not for me, somebody else. Yeah, it's definitely got to be your settings or your computer, but probably your settings because everything looks perfect. You know? Also, I like your frog. This is cute. Also, guys, I think this is really neat. You know, you're at 198 items. You have 2 items left, but you can cover like so much with this fake ivy and save your spots. And that's great. That's awesome. I'm really happy for you that you're able to use EHT exactly for what it's meant to do, which is to, you know, use effects to help you not use items when you're full like this. This is what I try to do too. So this is awesome. Yeah, I walked through the display. They were in full screen, but I think they switched it up when I asked them to switch it up. All right, the other person I was supposed to see. I'm sorry to bug you when you're on for like 30 seconds, but all right. Aya wants me to look at her pariahs, but at night. So we will wait until it's nighttime. I don't actually know the answer to that. I didn't see it. But what that person said was, why would the EHT community be giving me can't connect errors? It's allowed. Wow, that was totally my New York accent slipping out. Errors? It's allowed through the firewall and exempted in virus scanning. I said, that's bizarre. And she said, most of the West Coast is seriously on fire. Could be my internet being screwy. So, yeah, it looks great. It's fun. If you use full screen, good Lord, I'm learning so much. Display, res, same as Windows desktop. Yes. That's actually a problem in streaming as well. you know, it's not for everybody, and I'm not suggesting that it should be. I mean, we all have different taste. It can be done tastefully. It really can. Agna, have you're on. We're going to your house. I do too. I think the ivy looks fantastic, and I love the frogs. And don't forget, you can change the color of the ivy too. If you don't want it to be red, if you want it to be green like the rest of the ivy, or if you want the other ivy to be red, you can always change them. Just play with the colors. You're welcome. Well, then wait till you're bored, Slapstick. I'm sorry I didn't, Zavusha's imports. This is Agna have. I'm sorry that I didn't, get on earlier, but I've been not well. I'm holding it together, but look at this cute little chair. That's a little cobbled chair. It's adorable. Both physically and emotionally I've not been well. Between, you know, what's going on in the world, and I was upset about Cardi's thing, which sounds like I didn't need to be. And I was upset about the couple of attacks on me. That's a good question. My guess is no. But I will ask them. All right, double checked. Double checking. I don't know if they're on. Agnimhov should be in the channel. They were earlier. Look at this. Very nice. I'm just, you know, I'm just in a bad place, not like emotionally. A zombie! The zombie's checking me in. Gonna take all my money. Oops. Somebody reskinned this entire house yesterday with EHT, and I'm trying to remember who it was. I have a bad memory. I have somebody who's been using them as glass for windows. If you use the bottom of them. Okay. I will let them know. If they answer me, I'll answer you. But see, some people have been flipping them on their side and setting them in to be window panes. Because if you get enough of them, you could probably do glass in all your windows. And Lord knows we get enough of them. You could use those as windows too. Okay, we've got a crafting yard. Love it. Sometimes I don't understand. All right. Oh, sure. Sure, let me just, you know, cast my magic wand and get you a new TV, listen to me, PC. Where are you, Germany? I'll just get right on that. Oh, look at the kitty. I want to think that the kitty is, oh, look at that, using that. Oh, that's brilliant, Agnan. What a great job. They're not even mounted on the wall. They're used as a separation piece with the wine in between. Oh, this is really great. That's a great bar. No. This is really smart. I like this a lot. Cardi, did you see, have you even, I I was kind of attacked on the forums a little bit in an oblique way. And then people have been downvoting my stuff on Reddit. I think the same person is going after J Heart, and I think. And this is beautiful. And I just think between that and what's going on in the world, I'm a little down. Plus, my cat dying. The new cat is not getting along with the older cat. But she's cute! Would you like to see her? Let's see if I can get her real quick. Where are you, little girl? Hi! Can I show you off? Whoa, who's the girl? Not me. Hello! This is Sherry. Hello, everybody say hi to Sherry. She's a cutie pie. She's a really nice girl. You want to hang out or you want to go? I know you don't like being held, but you make up your mind. If you want to stay, you can. If you want to go, you go. She's like, yeah, I'm out. No, not Agnem. It was somebody that thinks that you don't like her. Oh, right, the hedgehog. I like how you separated out the separate parts that are almost like their own rooms. Like this could be closed off. This could be closed off. This is closed off. It's beautiful. Are you playing? Are you playing, Sherry? I got a tail in my face now. This is how Sherry wants to, like, hang out. You want to sit on my lap? You want to sit on my lap? Oh, you got that error? Huh. What you playing with? She's so playful. She's so young and so playful. I also like this sink cobble. It's got the basic, like, you know, limestone thinger and alinori fountain part, but this overarching piece as a thing, as a top, and then you've got the bust. It looks really good. I think you did a really nice job. Yeah, the bar looks fantastic. I wonder if J Heart looked at that yesterday. I didn't catch on if they did. He did. Why are you behind my... Oh, Lord, this cat. TheWildVine Teahouse. Huh. Well, then maybe that's it. So... I mean, could they just close the community and restart it? If you want to hang out back here, that's fine, buddy. Nice. Look at this stairway. Reskin. Oh, it's bad for J Heart. They're actually threatening to sue him over the contest. They won't have a case. I'm a lawyer. Who, look at that torture device made with flowers. I'm in love with that, and that heater. Yeah, they're threatening to sue him and Zoss over the way the contest went, which is stupid. And obviously not going to happen, speaking as a lawyer. Oh, I love it! This is one of those, what are these called? The things that are sunken into the ground? Oh, they have a name. But they're like heated. Am I buffering? I must be buffering. We'll quit this, see if that helps. and quit this. Maybe this will help. And then I'll close this and see if that helps. All of it. All right, so that's all closed. So hopefully I'll get some speed back. Stop dropping packets. That is really nice. Look at the sink. I mean the faucet. It's the whale. Is it Twitch in general or is it me?